Tell someone they are free and they often drift into comfort. Tell someone they are trapped and they will claw their way out with raw force. Tell someone they cannot touch the fire and suddenly the flame becomes irresistible. This is the secret most people never understand. The human mind is not driven by logic, it is driven by resistance. We do not move toward what is easy, we move toward what challenges our ego. We move toward what threatens our sense of control. That is why begging rarely works. That is why demanding destroys attraction. That is why chasing pushes people away. Power is not built by force, power is built by architecture. The true influencers of the world do not argue, they do not beg, they do not convince. They design environments where people choose exactly what the architect wanted all along and believe it was their own idea. What you are about to hear are not tricks, they are not social hacks, they are psychological laws that shape human behavior at the deepest level. But listen carefully. If your emotions control you, these laws will destroy you. A blade in unsteady hands cuts the wielder first. We begin with the simplest form of influence and descend into the darkest layers of power. By the end, you will understand why the person who cares the least often controls the most, and you will know how to become that person. Let's begin. Law 1. The illusion of choice. The ego's greatest hunger is freedom, not real freedom, the feeling of choosing. The moment someone feels cornered, they resist, even if the corner is safe. They will reject a perfect idea simply because it did not come from them. The amateur commands, the master offers doors. If you want a specific result, never force the path. Design the alternatives. Give them two options. One leads exactly where you want. The other is slightly worse or completely unattractive. They will choose. A child resists bedtime, but ask, "Do you want to sleep now or in 5 minutes?" They pick 5 minutes. They feel powerful. They feel in control. But both doors led to sleep. Adults are no different. They just use bigger words to defend the same fragile ego. Never say, "This is the deal." Say, "We can move forward now," or "Wait until it costs more later." It's your call. You remove pressure. You soothe pride. And they walk straight into the path you paved. You are not the ruler, you are the road builder. Law number 2, the power of forbidden things. Nothing attracts like restriction. The moment something is off limits, the mind leans forward. This is called psychological reactance. When freedom feels threatened, desire explodes. We crave what is scarce. We chase what is denied. We worship what is hidden behind velvet ropes. If you want someone to want something, do not sell it, restrict it, frame it as too advanced, too rare, too risky. Do not offer yourself freely. What is always available is treated as invisible. Instead, create distance. Say, "This probably isn't for you." Say, "Most people couldn't handle this." Say, "You might not be ready." Watch what happens inside their mind. Their ego screams, "Watch me." They now chase your approval. They qualify themselves to you. You are no longer the seeker. You are the prize. Law number 3, win by losing. Most people fight to win. The strategist loses to control. Force meets force. Push meets push. Resistance multiplies resistance. So stop pushing. Pull. When someone attacks your idea, do not defend it. Agree. Say, "You're right, it is risky." Say, "Maybe it's smarter to stay exactly where we are." They were prepared for battle. Now they fall forward into silence. Their balance is gone. Their script is broken. And suddenly they argue against their own caution. "Well, I didn't mean do nothing." By surrendering pressure, you force them to apply it themselves. Sometimes the best way to steer the car is to release the wheel and trust the curve. Law number 4, the weight of silence. Noise is everywhere, silence is rare, and what is rare becomes powerful. Every word you speak gives others tools to analyze you, tools to dismantle you. The less you explain, the more dangerous you appear. Ask a question, receive a half-truth, then say nothing. Hold eye contact. Let the air grow heavy. The human mind panics in silence. It fills emptiness with fear. It assumes you know more than you say. To escape that pressure, people reveal themselves. They confess, they overbid, they surrender. Silence is not empty, it is heavy. Let it crush them. Law number 5, the mirror. Everyone believes they are the hero of the story. They are not watching you. They are searching for themselves inside you. Logic rarely persuades. Reflection does. Mirror their language, mirror their posture, mirror their values, but go deeper, mirror their ideal self. Everyone carries a secret image of who they wish they were. Strong, intelligent, fearless, noble. Speak to that version. Say, I know you're loyal. Say, you're too sharp for that. Say, you're the type who takes bold risks. Now they must live up to that image or shatter their own ego. You didn't force them. They trapped themselves with their vanity. Law number 6, doubt their ability. The deepest wound of the ego is incompetence. If you want someone to act, do not beg, do not bribe. Doubt them, softly. Say, this might be too complex for your team. Say, I don't know if you're built for this kind of pressure. If you sound concerned, not cruel, their ego ignites. They will carry the weight, the risk, the burden, just to prove you wrong. But be careful. Too sharp becomes insult. Soft concern becomes challenge. And concern is harder to fight than insult. Law number 7, the terror of total freedom. People say they want freedom. They don't. Too much freedom feels like falling. Tell someone, do whatever you want. You did not liberate them. You unsettled them. In relationships, the one who controls is weak. The one who releases is powerful. Why? Because when nothing is forbidden, nothing feels exciting. And when you show no fear of loss, you become frightening. Your calm says, I don't need you. And nothing creates desire like not being needed. Law number 8, look weak to win. Perfect people trigger defenses. Flawed people invite trust. When you appear sharp and dominant, others prepare to fight you. When you appear confused, they lower their guard. Say, I don't fully understand this. Say, can you explain it again? They rush to impress. They reveal their strategy. They underestimate you. And no advantage is greater than being underestimated. Let them think they are hunting you. By the time they realize you are the predator, they are already exposed. Law number 9, dark motivation. Fake positivity is cheap. You can do it as noise. Sometimes the best motivator is agreement with doubt. When someone says, I can't, do not argue. Say, you're probably right. It will hurt. Most people quit. You validate their fear. You gain trust. And by making success rare, you make it heroic. Easy victories mean nothing. People want dragons. Point at the mountain. Tell them they won't make it, then watch them climb. Law number 10, plant the idea. The strongest idea is the one people think they created. Commands trigger resistance. Discoveries create loyalty. Drop hints. Ask leading questions. Name problems without solutions. Then wait. Let their mind finish your design. When they come back with their idea, agree, praise them, never claim credit. Control is bought with invisibility. Let them wear the crown, as long as you write the laws. Law number 11, control through contrast. The mind cannot judge alone, it only compares. If you want a small yes, start with a big no. Ask for too much, let them reject it, then offer what you actually wanted. Now it feels small, now it feels merciful. They think they won. You got exactly what you designed. Always anchor negotiations in extremes, so your true goal feels safe by comparison. Law number 12, fail on purpose. Do something well and you will be punished with more of it. Fix something once, and it becomes your job forever. Sometimes power is built by failing. Do it poorly, do it slowly, do it badly enough that you are never asked again. This protects your time. This reveals your value. Let a few plates fall. The sound of breaking glass teaches people what you truly carry. Law number 13. Disappear. We value what we might lose. If you are always available, you are invisible. If you feel ignored, do not complain. Withdraw, reply slower. Cancel once, pull your energy back. Create a void where you used to be. Panic will follow. They will chase. They will overcorrect. But withdraw without anger. Anger is weakness. Indifference is power. It says, I am fine without you. And nothing commands respect like being unnecessary. The final paradox, use it on yourself. Right now, your mind is running scenarios. You're imagining your boss, your ex, your partner, your coworker, your competitor. You're thinking about strings and control and outcomes. But here's the question that exposes everything. Why do you need control so badly? Because control is usually a mask for fear. Fear of abandonment, fear of being ordinary, fear of being disrespected, fear of chaos. Reverse psychology is not a superpower. It's a mirror. It shows you how resistance works, and it reveals something deeper. These laws only work when you don't need them. The person who is truly secure naturally behaves in these ways. They don't chase because they have direction. They don't over-explain because they don't beg for approval. They don't panic at distance because they have a full life. Technique is an imitation of mindset, and mindset cannot be faked for long. So the ultimate reverse influence is internal, detached from outcomes. Build your life so strong that rejection becomes data, not a wound. When you stop needing applause, the world starts listening. So don't try all 13 at once. That's how insecure people cosplay power. Pick one law, the one that scares you. Maybe it's silence, maybe it's withdrawal, maybe it's surrender. Try it once. Watch what shifts. Watch who becomes nervous. Watch who starts qualifying themselves. Watch who loses balance when you stop reacting. And then you'll realize you were never weak. You were just playing the game with the wrong rules. The world is a chessboard. Most people are pieces that react. It's time you became the hand that moves. And if you're ready to learn the language of power, not the loud fake confidence, but the quiet force that shapes outcomes, then you already know what to do next. Don't let them see you coming.